Welcome into the DFS Den. It's Dave Eddy here, aka Corporal Eddie on Twitter. Back at you here for a second video. I did an early slate video, and now we're doing the main slate here. So let's go ahead and hop into things. This main slate's going to be kind of small. We got 6 games ranging from 7:05 to 8:10. So not a whole lot to work with, but at least we shouldn't have any trouble with getting all of our lineups in before lock with only the 1 hour gap there. When we look at pitching, I'm not going to have a super deep pitching pool. I'm thinking I'm going to be going probably 5 deep. It's going to be led by Zach Gallen. I like him by far the most out of anyone here. You know, Gallen's a guy who very well is going to end up getting 30 points tonight. You know, seven innings, double-digit Ks is kind of what he's been doing this year. So liking him a lot. And then I'm going to follow him up with some Dylan Cease. He's going up against Houston, and he has been struggling as of late. You know, he's been going 4 or 5 innings, so that's already not so hot. Hasn't gotten us more than 5 strikeouts in, over a month. But it's Dylan Cease, and we're chasing strikeouts, and he very well could go out there, throw 7 shutout innings with 10 Ks tonight against the Astros. So, don't like him as much as I like Gallen, of course, as I mentioned, but I do like him quite a bit. And then Joe Musgrove going up against the Dodgers. He's another one that I like pretty much on equal footing with Cease. Both have tough matchups. Musgrove's been a little bit better lately. Musgrove's a little bit cheaper as well, but I still do like Cease. And then give me a little bit of Julio Urias and give me a little bit of Tyler Wells to round it out. For the hitting side of things, we are going to see some ridiculously uber chalk here tonight with Philadelphia. They're in Coors Field. Bryce Harper's been back for a little bit. They're just going to be unbelievably chalky. Going up against Ryan Feltner, who has been pretty terrible his last 2 outings, all things considered. So you really got to just decide what you want to do with Philly. You either got to be really overweight to gain some leverage and figure that, hey, Philly's going to score some runs, so I want as many possible combinations with them as possible. Or you've got to say, you know what, I just don't think they're going to get it done today, and you've got to just fade and hope that you're correct. I don't really see it being profitable any other way. I mean, yes, you could play them to the field, but we're trying to gain leverage when we can. And, you still can gain leverage on chalk just by being overweight. So something to think about, something you've got to decide. I don't know what I'm going to do as of this moment. My lean is to be overweight on the chalk, but we'll see what happens here. And then I'm also looking here at William Contreras, Brewers catcher going up against Zach Greinke. He has been pretty good here as of late, his last 4 games especially, but he's been relatively consistent. He's not coming in too expensive on DraftKings, $3,900, which is relatively inexpensive for a catcher here on this slate. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at here for this main slate. Hope you enjoyed the early slate video as well as this one today. Go ahead, drop a like if you watch both, and then do yourself the favor of popping over here. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you get an alert every time a new video comes out. You just never know when it's going to happen, and you want to get to it as soon as you can. Good luck today.